Marcus Rashford Man United transfer exit latest amid training appearance and Barcelona meeting. Manchester United transfer news as Marcus Rashford's return to Ruben Amorim's squad is teased for the first time since December. Marcus Rashford has been linked with a move away from Manchester United. Manchester United star Marcus Rashford continues to be linked with a move away from the club in the January transfer window. A number of clubs are understood to be keen on signing the 27-year-old on loan until the end of the season. The forward last played for United against Victoria Plzen in the Europa League on December 12. Rashford outlined his desire for a new challenge in December after missing the Manchester Derby win over Manchester City. Rashford was left out of the 9th match running in Sunday's 3-1 defeat to Brighton. United boss Ruben Amorim insisted it was his choice when asked about the attacker's absence. However, sources have clarified that the United Academy graduate has not declared himself unavailable. On Wednesday, Rashford joined his United teammates in training ahead of Thursday night's Europa League game with Rangers. It comes after a number of updates emerged regarding a potential departure. Here, Fabrizio Romano brings you the latest on Rashford and what the future could hold. Rangers return. United have significantly reduced their output of training footage over the past month, and Rashford was absent when photographs were released on January 8. However, he took part in training on Wednesday morning ahead of the clash with Rangers. What Amorim has said. After watching his side register one shot on target against Brighton, Amorim was quizzed on the prospect of bringing Rashford back into the mix. "It is his choice not to play," he said. "I don't want to focus on this bad moment because in the games we lost, Rashford is not here. I don't want to put this moment on Rashford. Rashford is out of this moment because he is not playing. No matter what, I am not going to put out a player I don't believe is the best for the team." Long queue of suitors. Since the window opened, the number of clubs credited with interest has increased. AC Milan had long been favorites to sign him, but their pursuit of Kyle Walker means Serie A's rules will prevent that. Marcus Rashford has been heavily linked with a Man United exit in the January transfer window. Image: Alex Livesey/Getty Images. Borussia Dortmund, Barcelona and AS Monaco are all keen outside of England, with Tottenham and West Ham understood to be monitoring the situation. However, United aren't expected to let him join a Premier League club. On Tuesday, it was reported that Barcelona's sporting director Deco met with Rashford's entourage ahead of their dramatic 5-4 Champions League win over Benfica. Personal terms are not thought to be a problem. Sky Sports have claimed that Barcelona is Rashford's preferred destination if he is to leave United. Derby snub and transfer hint. It all started in December when Rashford, alongside Alejandro Garnacho, was left out of Amorim's squad for the 2-1 win over Manchester City. The absence wasn't entirely made public, but Garnacho has since returned. A few days later, Rashford told journalist Henry Winter that he is ready for a new challenge, to spark speculation over his future at Old Trafford. "For me, personally, I think I'm ready for a new challenge and the next steps," Rashford told Winter. Man United considering shock signing of floundering Man City star Amorim can revive. Man United could offer Jack Grealish a fresh start at Old Trafford. Manchester United are in the mix for the surprise signing of Manchester City attacker Jack Grealish, with reports suggesting he'll be on the move this month, as well as detailing what type of transfer is in play. Grealish, 29, has endured a nightmare 12 months at Man City. His goal in the FA Cup third-round clash with League Two side Salford City earlier this month was his first for Man City since December of 2023. Amid a dip in form, Grealish has been used sparingly by Pep Guardiola this term. Indeed, of his 15 Premier League appearances so far, only 6 were starts. With Man City splashing the cash this month and intent on making a new raft of signings in the summer, major exits are expected. According to The Sun, Grealish's future at Man City is increasingly uncertain, and an exit as early as this month could be sanctioned. City's local rivals Man United are then named as one of several clubs weighing up a move. Prior reports from Mail Online and Football London strongly suggested a 6-month loan exit is the likeliest outcome if Grealish leaves City in the winter window. United fans may question the logic of a short-term loan signing. However, as bad as United's season has been, they still have a chance to qualify for next year's Champions League by winning the Europa League. And with Champions League clubs no longer dropping into the Europa League ahead of the knockout rounds, the level of competition in the latter stages of the competition will be weaker than in previous years. Jack Grealish perfect for Ruben Amorim? Grealish's dire form over the past year won't do much to convince Man United fans he's a player their club should be signing. However, United are in talks to offload both Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho this month, with neither player suited to Ruben Amorim's 3-4-3 formation. Amorim prefers the two slots behind the striker to be filled with technical-minded number 10 style players, not out-and-out wingers like Rashford and Garnacho. Grealish, with his mazy dribbling and excellent close control, could prove a revelation in either of the spots behind the striker. Of course, there are plenty of issues Man United would have to iron out before accelerating a move for Grealish. The first is Grealish's £300,000 a week wages, which Man City would undoubtedly insist Man United absorb a significant share of. Man United set sights on Jan-Oblak to replace Andre Onana. Manchester United are reportedly interested in a deal to bring Atletico Madrid's goalkeeper Jan-Oblak to the club in the summer. The Red Devils reorganized their goalkeeping department in the summer of 2023 with the additions of Andre Onana and Altay Bayındır. Nonetheless, it is safe to say that neither keeper has really been an unquestionable success. Bayındır has barely played, and while Onana has been a regular feature of the team, he has made a significant number of errors, including 2 clangers at the weekend which gifted Brighton and Hove Albion 2 goals in a 1-3 loss. It has been reported that manager Ruben Amorim is considering bringing Bayındır into the team or dipping into the transfer market, with the likes of Zion Suzuki and Alon Meslier linked with moves to Old Trafford. According to Fabrizio Romano, United are primed to make a move for another keeper they have had on their radar for a very long time. United are thinking of replacing Onana, and after Liverpool got Georgi Mamardashvili, the Old Trafford team would think about getting Jan-Oblak at the end of the current season. It is not the first time that they have knocked on his door, and, in addition, they have sounded out his entourage last summer, receiving positive feedback from the goalkeeper. It is also reported that Oblak would be tempted to leave Atletico after 10 years at the club, and that the 32-year-old could sign one last big deal at Old Trafford. The Spanish side are thought to be anticipating his departure, as that was the reason they signed Juan Musso in the summer. Oblak's contract expires in 2028, but unlike in the past, when his departure was unfeasible, if an offer of €25 million, which is his market value, arrives, his departure will be accepted, the outlet reports. The Slovenian has conceded just 24 goals in 26 matches this season, with his side going strong in both the league and Europe.